Go,
Yes. So
round off,
I am begging the government that those places where there are no online classes, where there is no network, no radio receives there, no roads, that government should please, as a matter of urgency, this is a global war. We should be connected in every area, in every amenities. That is my contribution this morning. Thank you and God bless. Once again, Techima to calling from Calabar.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Matthew. Thank you so much. Okay, we have more calls. Let's see if we can take as much as we can. Hello, your name and location, please.
Hello, good morning, Honorable. My name is Abdurrashid Salu Umar, popularly known as Abdurrashid Chemical. I'm calling from Baikinkura here in Bauchi State.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, go ahead, please.
Yes, we thank God and we are very happy for resuming school in Nigeria. But my own problem is that if you look at the issue of education, you can know, say, Corona is ongoing. Am I right?
Yes, we have the challenge.
If you look at the issue of elections or politicians, you are not saying it's not Corona in Nigeria. If you look at the Edo State people, there's no election, plenty people, there are no any social distance, no mask, no any and others. So we can say Corona is not going on Nigeria if you look at the issue of election in Edo State. Am I right?
Okay, just make your point. Go ahead. You have 10 seconds now.
Yes, so we want government to know that we want to open all the schools in Nigeria. It's not only the secondarians and the junior-wise section. All the schools, we want government to open the school because we are very tight from our children in the house.
Thank you very much, Abdul Rashid. Thank you so much. I can understand your challenge. Probably he's also a student or has students around him. One last call for now. Hello? Hello? Okay, Honorable Minister, over to you to respond.
Okay, so I'll just address...
hello? It's like you called. Yes, good morning. Go ahead, please. Your name, your location, and make it straight to the point. Hello? Hello? Oh, go over to you, Minister.
All right, so I said I would address the issue of our brother who is calling from Cross River State, Mr. Matthew. Truly, the federal government recognizes that there are quite a bit of places where internet connectivity may not have reached or other. In fact, you saw, you were with us at the Ministry of Communications 2 days ago.
2 days ago, yes.
You saw the work that the USBF fund is undertaking under the NCC, Nigerian Communications Commission, and we met with the Minister of Communication. We are also addressing this. He has given me some of the group around it, and we are checking what needs to be done around the country. So many underserved communities will actually be brought on stream soon. But we know that some students may not have also learned enough at that places, and that's why part of the reason why we ask for these revision classes to start taking place so that they can ameliorate that situation. Okay. And I agree with you, my brother from Bauchi, Bakinkowa. I agree that some people may have flouted the PTF guidelines on elections and gatherings and so on and so forth. But you see, most people who may have done wrong things, though, because if things are repeated because they are wrong, that will make them right. We don't think because people have disobeyed the law or people have disobeyed guidance that we should then all join in and disobey the guidance. Once the facts on the ground and the science that is available, Nigerians really should appreciate that what the president did with setting up the PTF is not to punish anybody. It was to make sure that his own primary responsibility of keeping Nigerians safe is first served. Nigeria is very fortunate that all of these measures were taken, and as we speak, any life that is lost to coronavirus is too much. Any one life is too much.
Yes.
But if you compare Nigeria and many of the other countries and see that Nigeria is still under 1,000, you will know that the measures that the president took are completely effective in the last 4 or 5 months. Otherwise, we would have had myriad of cases that we didn't even have ways to handle. But we have brought the pandemic somewhat under control because of effectively locking down states, locking down local governments, locking down homes, locking down movement, locking down places where they could have been transmitted so that it's confined. so that the transmission begins to recede. That was all that you are seeing now is actually as a result of those measures that were taken earlier. And the president's insistence on doing the right thing and asking all of us to do the right thing first, it doesn't matter. And so we will go ahead to open up the economy and open up schools as soon as we know that the coast is clear.
Now, to round up, we'll just take this message and one question, then you round up with those two. Now, this message comes from Meshach here in Abuja. It says, Honorable Minister, when is the Ministry of Education implementing part of the National Economic Sustainability Plan?
The Economic Sustainability Plan, the Economic Sustainability Plan is actually to deal with the fallout of this corona pandemic. So it's inclusive of many areas of government that are interactive. For instance, we know that the Ministry of Trade and Investment will get a particular package to help sustain producers of local items. They are already working on that, so it's beginning to happen. We are going to have packages around helping small-scale enterprises to regrow the economy. All of that is in that package. Transport will receive money for those who are operating commercial vehicles and so on and so forth. To have all of that, we have training facilities that the Ministry of Youth and Sports will start organizing, and the Ministry of Women Affairs, and the Ministry of Communications, and the Ministry of Labor. They are going to have to retrain and put on a lot of people. So it's the Economic Sustainability Program. The way we've drafted it is a comprehensive package that makes sure that everybody is taken on board from everywhere. Okay. So we're paying people under the NDE program. Ministry of Labor is going to have to, recruit 1,000 people per local government and put them on the payroll system so that they can do community works in their local.
Honorable Minister, our time is running out, but very quickly, in 1 minute, can you talk about efforts to reposition the infrastructure in our universities?
Well, that is an ongoing exercise already, because you need to appreciate that what we've done is from 2011 we actually brought all the monies together and put them under TED Fund. TED Fund intervenes in all our tertiary institutions in a very effective and targeted way. When I became chairman at TED Fund in 2017, we asked that all the institutions take their money and tell us what it is that they see as their own needs at the place. And so we are intervening not just in a random fashion, but in a very organized and meticulous fashion. If you look at what Professor Bogoro is doing there now, he's making sure that everybody does the correct thing with the monies that they are given. Right. That's what exactly governance is about. And that's what Malam Adamadamu as a minister has asked, that all of us come together. And if we're not going to be doing this in silos, it's not just that the Ministry of Education is doing this, somebody is doing that. We want it brought together so that we are reasoning together. We are making sure that we are uplifting the nation like you're doing.
Like we're doing, we're partners, of course. Thank you so much, Honorable Minister, for your time. That was the Minister of State for Education, Mr. Chukwuemeka Nwajiuba, on the fate of the nation's educational sector as the COVID-19 pandemic persists. And that's it on this week's edition of the program. Have your say. Wish to thank the production crew in person of the news producers, Conrad Labe and Hassan Hussein, online editors Timothy Bamidele, ICT was Israel Tiokaha, our studio manager was Prince Afonia Ugweze, our engineer was Hassan Usman, photographer was Sadiq Saromi, our cameras were handled by Fuluwa Oloyede and